I am the vine, you are the branches. If anyone remains in me and I in him, he will bear much fruit, for apart from me you can do nothing. John chapter 15.5, I can do all things through him who strengthens me. Philippians chapter 4.13, for many of us, the new year is a strategic time, a time when we are more willing than ever to change our perspective and approach to life. Why not use the beginning of a new year to reestablish a proper focus in your Christian life? I can think of no two principles more important to keep in mind than John 15.5 and Philippians chapter 4.13. Let us consider them pillars for this year and for our entire lives. Jesus said, apart from me you can do nothing. Jesus is the vine, and we are the branches. He is our source of life and nourishment. From what other things do you draw strength? The secret is simply to remain in him. That is, to walk closely and intimately with Jesus, living with him. This walk is built forever upon the foundations of the Christian life: prayer, reading and studying the Bible, fellowship with believers, and service to the Church of God and to a needy world. When we do these things, we naturally produce much fruit for God. Many feel that they have borne little fruit for God, but bearing fruit happens naturally when we remain in him. This may be a year in which you bear much fruit for God, leading others to Jesus Christ, serving the people of God in new ways, and seeing the work of God's kingdom grow. Apart from me you can do nothing, is an important principle. But the truth of Philippians 4.13 is just as important to remember for the new year. I can do all things through him who strengthens me. This is the other side of the coin of John chapter 15.5, without Jesus, we can do nothing, with him, we can do all things. All things sounds almost too great, but the promise of Philippians 4.13 is even more powerful than we might imagine. If we look at the context of Philippians chapter 4.13, we understand the power of some of the all things Paul could do through the strength of Jesus. It was the strength to be humbled, to be hungry, to suffer need, to be in distress, and through all of it to have joy and contentment that rise above difficult circumstances. Through Jesus, Paul had strength to abound, to be filled, and to accomplish great things. Were your peace and joy during the past year directly related to the degree to which you lived according to these two principles? When you encounter people who are fully dependent on Jesus and who receive his strength for the trials and work of life, you will find them full of peace and joy. Regardless of how good the past year may have been in these areas, there is no reason it cannot be even better as you depend more and more on these two great themes for the coming new year. Written by David Guzik for Enduring Word.